So let's begin by coming into Vajrasana, and I would want you to really feel the quads here. Feel the lengthening and the stretching of the thigh muscles here, and once you feel that, you start to actually prepare yourself for the Adho Mukha Svanasana, which is the downward facing dog. Now when you move a little further, it's very important, like I told you, that will be helping you toning your hands and feet. So it's important that you do a little movement in the hands and in the feet before you get in the actual position here, right? So we can just bring our hands forward and do a little movement here, up and down with a breath. Now you can also do it inward, because when you'll be doing this pose, a lot of pressure will be coming on this side, on this part. So it's important to just prepare it, so that you don't feel that, oh my god, I can't do this pose now and I'll never be able to do it, right? A few wrist movement, 4 to 5 times, or I would rather say 4 to 5 breaths. Do it with your breath as slow as possible. Feel it. Feel the wrist. Great. Now, because there'll be a little, not really the movement of the shoulders, but a little stress will come on the shoulders while you're practicing it. Just in the beginning, when I say stress, I mean just adjusting yourself. So it's important to even warming up the shoulders as well. So you may want to just raise your hand up and down, up and down, left hand. You can smile if you want. And now the shoulder rotation, taking the shoulder, taking the hands forward and backward. It's not just about this posture, but whenever you have to do yoga or whenever you have to do any kind of posture, even if you go to the gym, it's very important that you do a little warm up, or at least those muscles should be a little more active. The cells around that, that area should be a little more active, so that when you do it, you feel the real effect of it. Yeah. Now let's get in the cat and cow posture. So first, coming in the tabletop, and just 3 to 4 rounds coming in the tabletop first. And now inhale, feel the spine, exhale. Last time. Back to tabletop. Now from here, we'll be moving to the next step of this posture. Just curl your toes here a little, and we'll not get into the pose immediately, but we'll just lift our legs up. Lift the knees up and down. So when you do this, you would notice that there is a lot of pressure coming on the hands here. So if you will not have complete, your hand on the mat, if it's not firm, then you might not be able to do this posture very correctly. You will struggle. So it's important that you make sure that your fingers are wide and you are completely connected with the hands and with the alignment here. Let's do it 3-4 times more. Keep pressing the hands and keep pressing the toes as well. One last time. Beautiful. Now we'll be getting in the main posture here. So how we're gonna go about it is we will just keep pressing the hands. You don't have to really, shift the floor here, but make sure that you're not loose here. Sometimes what happens is with people, they're loose on the finger side, but they are pressing this part, and this can really affect your wrist. So make sure that there is a complete equal distance on the fingers and also at the wrist, on the complete hand. So your palm should be on the mat. Okay, now let's get in the posture here, and slowly and gently. So what you have to do is you just have to lift your hips up, lift your legs up slowly and gradually. Breathing in, and now you're here. Now you might feel, if it's your first time, you're a beginner, you might just feel that I am not feeling good around the neck area. So what you can do is you can just roll your shoulders back and see how it feels. Right now, when you're here, make sure that your legs are hip width apart, and now when you're here, just feel this posture, feel it. Keep moving a little. Now some of you will not be able to do immediately even get here. You might struggle a little, or you might also have a little rounded, round back as well. That's the time you need to lift your hips up and form an inverted V. Now if you notice, my heels are not on the floor, right? So what we'll do is we'll just do a little movement here. Knees forward, backward, forward, backward. You may want to go a little slow. And it's all about the mind here, okay? So when you're doing this, just consciously keep raising your hip as well. Now, here when you are, you might just feel that, oh my God, I am not able to do it properly. I'm struggling. So you may want to check the distance here. Are you too close? That's why you're not able to do it and come in the right posture here, or you're too far, right? So please make sure that you are with the right distance here. So let's say I come here, and I'm moving my legs. Now once again, keep pressing the complete hand here. Your palm should be completely on the floor. Now when you're here, lift your thighs up and feel that somebody is pushing your thighs back. The moment you do that, your heels will come down. Firm the knees and feel this V posture here. See how you feel, and keep smiling. Keep increasing the energy in you. Now you're looking down. You may want to look either at your big toe or maybe your navel. So as far as you can go, you'll be able to go and see the navel here. So the idea is usually, because this posture really helps in opening up your Manipur chakra. So you may want to just go a little down and look at your navel without straining your neck. Beautiful. Keep breathing in and out. And with the next exhalation, once again come in the Vajrasana. Now, you may be thinking that what if I'm not able to do it, if my knees are stiff, or if you know, whatever could be the reason here. You may want to try a couple of props here to have a better experience and to make sure that you're able to actually do this posture and at least come closer to the correct posture, right, or the perfect shape that we're looking for here. So you may want to take up a block. Yeah, either you can take a block or you can also take a pad here. With pad, what happens is you don't feel much pain in the hands, and with this, what happens is that your shape that we're looking for here, the right posture that we're trying to make, the V posture, that starts to come up, right? And you get good support. And like I always say, it's always good to take good support here. So once again, we are here. This is again the cat and cow posture. We don't have to do that, but we are in the tabletop here. From here, we'll press the block and pressing the toes, lifting the hip, and if you notice, immediately my heels are able to touch the floor. But here's a catch. I feel that I don't have a proper V here, or I feel that my spine is not really straight. I'm getting a round. So I may want to just bring my blocks forward and see how I feel now. And once again, you can do a little movement of the knees here. Now, how to be in this posture? The best way is keep pressing the thighs and mentally keep raising the hip up. It will take a couple of days, months as well to get in the posture, but that's okay. It's all about the consistency here. And with the exhalation, come back in Vajrasana. Okay, so what else can we do in this posture to, whatever problems or challenges we have in our body? So for example, if you have migraine or, if you have insomnia as well, doing it in a better way can help you get the benefits more, right? So what we're going to do is, I'll be putting a block here. So two things I can do: either I can put a block, blanket, or a cushion, depending on what you're comfortable with here. Okay. Now once again, going in the posture, and probably this could be too low or too high for me. So it depends wherever you're comfortable. Okay. Once again, we'll go here, lifting the hips up. Now I feel that my distance is a little less, so I would want to go a little back here. That's it. Usually it's 3 to 4 feet. And now what I'm going to do is, because like I said, I'm not feeling too comfortable here, so I might want to probably just take the block this way and rest my head. Making sure that you're not getting any strain in the neck. Whenever you feel that, just take your shoulders back. And with the exhalation, slowly and gently once again come in the Vajrasana. And since we have done so many variations of it, it's good to relax for a little while. And the best way to do is to come into the child pose. Being in the same position, Vajrasana here. Sometimes people cannot sit in Vajrasana, so you may want to just put a towel or maybe blanket so that you get a nice hold of it. In case I've taught this in the other video as well. We'll slowly and gradually go into the child pose from here. Lengthening our spine. Taking the hands forward. Now some of you may feel that your hips and the leg distance is a lot like this, right? So that's absolutely okay. You may want to just put the blanket or bolster here or maybe here, whatever you're comfortable with. This is very thin. Bolster would be too big and a blanket would be fine. So see, whatever you feel comfortable with. Keep breathing in and out. Relax. In case you want, you can also bring your hands forward, overlap, and relax. Take a moment with yourself. Now from here, breathing in, making sure that the spine is absolutely straight, slowly and gradually. Come back. Wow, this was very intense, I must say. One of my favorite posture, downward facing dog. And I hope you liked it. I hope you are able to learn from it. In case you have any questions, please write to me in the comment box and I'll be happy to answer that. And please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you. Adho Mukha Svanasana, an inverted V, wherein you push the floor away from hands, warp the shoulder blades around back of rib cage, lengthen the sitting bones to sky, push the knee backwards, draw the belly up and into rib cage, and push the chest back towards the thighs, warp the triceps under, and make sure that your fingers are widespread. An inverted V.